Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Elvis, and today I just want to talk about a few things. But first of all, always Duterte power, and always let's support our president Duterte. And no matter what, let's not listen to stupid media and anybody else around it, which is creating just big problems, just to throw our president out of balance and making just only problems only. But we're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna continue, and this is the main thing, continue on this way, because like we said before, devil cannot beat God, and when it's the right thing, we know who's the right person, and we see who's doing the right things for our country, and we see so many things in 3 months, how much Philippines change, and the attention around the world is amazing and it's massive. Not everyone can agree, not everyone can disagree, but we have much more people agree than disagree, and we have so much people around the world who supporting our president, and let's keep it that way. But one thing I wanted to mention today, and a few things actually, is about the House of Commons. That's how I call it, the House of Commons, where we dispute these courts in the Philippines, and all the senators for what's going on the Philippines right now at this moment in time. Some senators is just a disgrace, like this Senator Trillanes. He's a disgrace for the House. He doesn't even know how to. I don't know how this person becomes a lawyer and he becomes a senator, because when he presents cases, he doesn't have no evidence. He doesn't know how to explain stuff or how by detail everything, like Senator Allen. When he asks questions, when he does something, he is always clear. Everything is clear. But when this Senator Trillanes goes into present a case, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He just, I'm presenting the case. I said it what I had to say to the floor, so that's it. Hello, is that it? Is that how a lawyer does it without, saying the reasons and the questions and everything? When somebody asking him questions, he cannot answer. That's not how it is. We around the world, in the Philippines, on this House of the MPs, we getting laughed at it, like Mr. Senator Gordon, he's saying, and he's right. We getting laughed from around the world and a lot of people, because what kind of courts is this? We shouldn't be even presenting this case to these Mombatos. He doesn't have a solicitor representing him from the beginning. Nobody, the House shouldn't say, we cannot do that, we cannot accept it, and we're not going to waste our time listen to you, because you don't have no representative, you don't have no solicitor, no lawyer, no nothing. So who's representing you? No one. This Senator Trillanes is not representing him. Laila de Lima is not representing him. When it comes to ask the question to her, who's representing this man? Who took him to be in witness protection? Nobody knows except this Senator Trillanes. I am the one who put him in that, and when he come out of it by himself, which he didn't want witness protection. So what's going on over here on our house over there? What's going on with our courts? What's going on with people who's over here on the house representing this community? And this is what's going on, is someone has to stop this, because this is a laughing stock around the world in the Philippines, because all the senators, all the judges, they just continue. This is not supposed to be allowed. It's not allowed to continue. Let's close the case. Nobody's presenting Mobatos. Senator Allen, he already done his case against this Trillanes. He doesn't even know how to answer anything. And they just want to push it for the bad things. That's what Senator Trillanes is trying to do. The bad things, that's the only thing he knows. He hardly has any detail. He doesn't have no evidence of anything. And we continue this. Why? We have to stop that. Senator Gordon, before I didn't like him because he was more with Dalema before. I didn't like him for what he was going, but he was good in a sense, because he started seeing Laila de Lima, he was using him to support her in a little bit. But when he starts seeing she's more wrong than right, so that's why he changed. Senator Gordon, he changed because he was not like this before. Now I like him because he's doing the right thing. He's putting himself in the right place, and he's doing the right questions as a chairman. The only dilemma on this, the only problem we're having, we have to stop it. You know, this has been going on for so long now. It's boring. It's really boring. He just cannot stand it anymore. Because we letting it roll, and we are embarrassing ourselves on the House. As a lot of senators there, and the chairman, is embarrassing. Why we continue allowing this to, keep going? Let's close this. We already know this is stupid. Let's close it. You know, when Laila de Lima just coming with somebody else resurface, let's stop this. You know what? Finish. Because this is not going to finish if we don't put a stop into it. The House has to stand up and say, you know what? This is done. We close this case and finish. That's what we have to do. Because if not, we're going to continue. And then if it's not this one, it's going to be more surfacing. We're going to keep going. We're wasting so much time on this, so much money into these courts and people and everything. And the stress for everyone, And that's what we're making stupid cases and be laughable. We are laughing at these kind of courts. These judges, and not all of the judges, but these senators, can someone have more sense? And like Mr. Gordon was saying, this is stupid. Can we just need to stop it? And this Senator Delianis he has to finish. He is one of the corrupted person. He's going on the same way as Laila de Lima, as his friend, because this guy is also a crook. He's also a crook. He's into the same things as Laila de Lima he was. And probably he got paid for being over there in the court and making himself stupid. The only thing is he doesn't realize it. He's making a big hole for himself. He's making problem for himself. Instead of he stops and realize, I don't want to start my career. But his career is finished. His career is finished. He's finished. And he's another one who's corrupted, and we should be investigating him. Which I think we already are on the top of him. Because he's been doing some other things. And for the things I've been hearing, he's been paying to keep going. But we need to close this case. Another mentioning thing is about, I done it a while ago, some comments about the dollar, which will keep going about the dollar, and this CNN news and everything. And I like the person from the marketing. He was explaining to people for them to understand it. The dollar and the peso, they were saying the peso in 7 years has been going down and down. The peso never lost and never gone down, down, down. And the dollar is gone higher. The dollar just went a bit higher. It's the same as over here in the UK. Okay, it's like this. Our pound, British pound, it went down a little bit. The dollar, before £1, it was $1.46, nearly $1.50, sometimes $1.52. £1, it was $1.52. Now, is £1, British pound, is $1.30 something, 40 something. Just slightly, a little bit gone down. Just slightly, the dollar went a little bit into place. Okay, but not for long. The dollar is losing. The dollar is going, is finishing. They were saying Russia doesn't have no money. It's not Russia doesn't have no money. It's USA doesn't have no money. And it's a big hole in the economy of the US. So that's why the USA people and the governments, they know that. A lot of people in the US, they are aware of it. And, other people around the world, they are aware of it because the dollar is going. And US is afraid Saudi is going to change the dollar from other currency. We going to change dollar from other currency. We have to, and that's why US is panicking. But it's a big hole in the community of US. And soon we're going to see it. The dollar is going to collapse. Soon we're going to see it. It's not going to take long for us to see it. The big hole in the economy of the US, which is going to collapse. So people, please, let's not be afraid of the dollar and the pesos dropping and all kind of stuff. Because me, I haven't noticed the peso dropping in anything. For me, if I send money home, if I put money in my account in Metrobank, you know, £1 before, no, 68, yes, £1 before is like 70 pesos, right? It was 70 pesos. So £1 now is 62 pesos, 61 peso, and then sometimes 51 pesos. £1, one UK pound is 59 to 61 sometime, you know. So it's going up and down. The market goes up and down, and that's how it goes. So please, you know, for people, try to understand it. We don't have to be afraid in anything, because we're doing the right things and we just follow our president. Our country is going to be good, much better than anybody else around the world. At this moment in time, we're preparing for war, you know, and so we don't have to worry so much about anything, actually. And so the peso, let's not worry about the peso, because we're going to go fine as usual. Also, it's about business. People, they're saying they're afraid people leaving the country with business and this, that. Let's not fall for that. Let's not fall for that, because they've done the same thing over here with us in the UK. A lot of business people, they are moving out of the UK to other countries because we come out of the EU. And then a lot of people, they are leaving, taking a lot of business out of the UK and everything because the pound is going to drop and this, that. What a bullshit. You know, nobody left. Nobody's leaving. It's only the media is putting this. It's only people who controls media. You know, just let's put on our minds, a lot of people, they are controlling the TV. Governments control the TV. Governments controls media, and they tell them what they can do, what they cannot do, and what you can say, what you cannot say. Governments has their own media by themselves. You know, and if they start talking about something, they tell them what to say and put it there for put a lot of things in people's minds to make them afraid. So please, people, especially around us on the Philippines, let's not fall for that. We are much more smarter than that. And I was hearing also the EU people was coming into the Philippines a few days ago for the human rights and all kind of stuff. You know, our president, he was like this. And he was, what's his name of the senator? He was telling the UN, stay away from us. And Estrada was on that. Now I like it because Estrada also, now it comes into sense. Telling the world, leave us alone. Let us do what we have to do. We are a democracy country, and we do our things. We don't have to answer to you, and that's correct. Let's not let these people from EU come over here and tell us what to do, because they're going to destroy everything, like they done over here in London, with this kind of human rights and everything. It's not correct the way they done it over here. It's so wrong, and it's so messed up. They cannot even control it anymore. And let's not let these people coming into our country tell us how to do it, how human rights will have to do this, this and that. They, over here, they just destroy families over here with this kind of human rights, the way they have it, you know, and the way the system they have, and they think. Foreigners has a lot of different ways of thinking, especially most of a lot of English and US and some other stupid countries. EU is a messed up. Soon, EU, it will break. We already come out of the EU. Italy soon is going bankrupt, like the same as Greece, 5 times. Italy is on the way. EU is breaking. So I know it's all mixed and everything, but that's most of what I wanted to say. Let's keep it together. Let's not listen to TVs and let us brainwash. Today, these days, we have our own voice. We see what is right for us. We don't have to listen to media, but we can do the same as what I do. Everyone can do it. And let's keep it real. Let's keep it what our feelings, what we say, what we think, how we know what is best for our place in our country. Our country is on the right way with our president, and let's keep it that way and not listen to anyone. So let's not be afraid about peso dropping, because it's not. And then just to finish up, is so many countries behind us, and they're calling our president, he's a hero. And that's right, he is. For now, I'll leave it, and thanks a lot. I hope, it's not doing this for anybody to this, that, but just share it about for some people to understand it, and that's it. Thank you very much, Duterte power, and have a good day, and peace. Do the right thing always. Ciao.